The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Yusuf Tuggar, has called on the Confederation of African Football (CAF) to ensure a thorough investigation into the mistreatment of Nigerian Football Federation (NFF) officials and Super Eagles players by the Libyan government. Speaking after a detailed briefing by NFF President Ibrahim Gusau, Ambassador Tuggar expressed deep concern over the reported harassment and inhuman treatment of Nigerian citizens in Libya. He emphasized the importance of protecting the dignity of athletes, especially during international sporting events. Ambassador Tuggar further stressed that sports should serve as a unifying force, transcending political disputes. He called the incident an affront to international sporting values and questioned why Libya would resort to such extreme measures.
It's something that I think the CAF and other bodies that organize and supervise these soccer matches have to pay closer attention to and take action, decisive action, so that this sort of situation would never occur again. It's unfortunate, but it means also that we have to work closely together with the NFF to ensure that whenever they're going out, we're fully aware and we brief them properly on the prevailing conditions of wherever they're going to play.
According to Gusau, the Nigerian team endured significant hardships, including being denied food and shelter upon their arrival in Libya for the 2025 AFCON qualifier. He condemned the Libyan government's action as uncalled for and thanked the Nigerian government for its swift intervention to secure the team's safe return.
When this incident started, we landed around 7:45 p.m. in Al-Abrak airport. After some necessary check-up, despite the fact that with so many intrigues and delays, we thought it is all over. But the next thing is for us to be directed to go and be caged in one small hall. From there, the communication started. So since then, I'm sure, and I believe, and I know, even you here in Nigeria, you don't have a single minute to sleep, because we know the effort we put in place to ensure that things work well for us. The much unfortunate situation was that we couldn't even access network, neither do we attend internet. So we are just dumped in a hall that we don't know what is going on. And we are virtually just surrounded by some security officers. And we tried to make effort to see how we can even go out to get some food that we can eat. But we were harassed and informed that there's no way we can get out of that place. So that was when we realized that it is not going to be an easy thing. So later on, we just have to decide to take whatever have come to our way, because there's nothing we can do under the circumstances. We can neither communicate to the embassy people, because our earlier arrangement was for us not to land in Al-Abrak. So all necessary arrangements that we needed to do through our agents were being arranged in Benghazi, especially at the Banina airport. So which I understand is about 240 kilometers away. And the dangers of following road, there's nothing those guys can do to come and meet us there. What even made us to be more worrisome about was the pilot and his crew were allowed to go out in order for them to go and get their accommodation to spend the night. Just after an hour, we saw them coming back. Then the pilot came and met me and said, "Mr. President," I said, "Pilot, what happened? You're back here." He said, "No, we got to the hotel. They said they were given an instruction that anybody that is carrying Nigerian passport should not be accommodated." Then the pilot is a Tunisian, and his co-pilot is from South Africa. He said, "Then how can I come and sleep here and leave my crew? I can't sleep here." So he said, "Virtually that is why they are back." But because he's a Tunisian and he worked in Libya for about 2 years as a pilot, that was even one of the key reasons that helped us to see that we land in Al-Abrak airport safely, because all the necessary navigators and other things that were needed in an airport for such kind of landing were not at that airport. So it was just because he was used to the terrain for 2 years, that was how he was able to maneuver it and get us down. Even as he was complaining to them that time that he didn't have enough fuel, that he can be roaming around, but they still insist it is an authority, it is instruction from the higher authority. There's nothing they can do. He has to divert and go and park.
The incident has raised concerns about the political undertones driving Libya's hostile attitude toward Nigeria. While both nations are known for their significant oil industries, Nigeria's diverse economy contrasts sharply with Libya's heavy reliance on oil revenue. Could this economic disparity be fueling the tensions, or there is more to it? Vincent Okushi, QTV News, Nigeria.